You will walk many miles. Dozens will become hundreds.
Is this an AI talking?
Hundreds will become thousands.
No, I don't think so.
I know, but it...
You will find a plot of land and build a house with your own hands.
What in the world is going on?
You will come to make new friends. You will meet a woman. You were lost, and she helped you find your way.
Oh, hey. So,
It was all in finding your other half.
but she was already pregnant, right?
In
Yeah.
your life, she will become pregnant because you have sex with her. You will have children.
This is Beau's inner dialogue. It just,
You will teach
that made it
them
dawn
what
on
you
me.
know.
I
You will
guess.
tell them you will share your feelings of pride with your therapist.
The masks are really disturbing me.
One day, an historic storm will sweep through your village and destroy your home.
That's significant. Do you think the rest of the movie is just like this?
In a strange country,
I don't know.
and you will look for your family until your life shrinks and fades into the dream of a ghost.
Okay,
You will
then.
come to finally, when you are old and frail, you will collapse in exhaustion. Why are you crying?
All that stuff you just said.
Yeah, sounds horrible.
You should not be crying for your misfortunes, for your own sins. You also have been searched for, but you're so lost in your own selfishness that no one could ever find you.
Hey.
What?
Confess. You will confess everything.
What did he say?
I'm the coward?
He was delirious with hunger and only had enough money for one bowl of soup. But before he could spend it, he was invited to a special play.
So,
It was already in progress, but he felt compelled.
he's
to
watching
go
the play in the play, and now
His
there's
last
another...
dollar.
What is happening?
Not long
Playception.
after sitting in,
That's not...
he saw that the
Helpful
details of the
or
plot
clever?
That's not what Inception even means.
rose,
This is my story.
and the three young men immediately recognized the man as their father. Dad?
The fuck is happening? So that scary guy is about to come and snap him out of this while murdering everyone. in there.
Or maybe just never be in the movie again.
Yeah, right.
Oh my, I've looked for you for so long.
I can't imagine the concept of being separated from my kids and then reuniting with them and they're adults. Like,
Yeah, and you're like, I'm very elderly like this.
Right. Well, yeah.
right.
There's an extra surrealness to this, but just even the idea of like meeting my kids again as adults after separating from them, it just is. That gets to me.
Is there any other family?
Her grandmother. Where is she?
He died on our wedding night. The same night you were conceived. He died very instant you were conceived.
Whoa, what? That's why he was like,
I finished.
that's why he said he can't have sex, because his dad died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a heart murmur, just like you. The first time either of us made love with anyone.
That would really warp
Your grandpa.
your sense
your
of
great-grandpa.
sexual healthy thoughts.
Yeah, for sure.
But he thought he might be different.
No, his grandpa and great grandpa died the same way, she said.
Also resulted in the greatest gift of my life. I am so sorry for what you did passed down to you.
Yeah, this is a lot for a little kid to have on their shoulders.
I also wonder if it's true.
It's why I never with anyone.
But what about them?
But yeah, what about them?
Then how did you have us?
Yeah.
She was already pregnant.
Well, in his fantasy, he said because you have sex with her in like the play earlier. Yeah, remember? Yeah.
Yeah. Just didn't fit.
What should I do? Have I not given all I have?
All you have.
You have given trifles. You have sacrificed nothing real.
Oh, okay. So that brought him back.
Mm-hmm.
What's the significance of this statue?
He just picked it up from that.
Right, but all throughout the movie, he's
It's
retained
followed
it.
him with
Yeah.
him, like followed him with him this entire time. It's been through a lot.
Mm-hmm. That guy was watching him before.
Do you recognize me? I don't know.
How did you come here?
What?
Your father is alive. What?
I told you.
I knew him. My parents were dead. To your mom. What's that?
He's got the ankle monitor on.
Shit.
Who are you?
It doesn't matter. I was...
God.
No, it's just...
Kidding.
What?
I'm so happy to see you.
What's my name? Oh, she already announced it to everybody.
Wait.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Ah, now you see. Out of the shadow.
Oh, how did I know that's what was going to happen?
Fuck.
And then a throwing knife is going to hit that guy in the chest. I should have said something. I knew that was what would happen. Oh, there's a gun in there. You were
Yeah,
right.
I knew there was something in there.
Dad! Run!
What?
Fuck.
Okay. Oh, what? He's shooting himself
Yeah.
now. Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh, what? Incapacitate? Oh, why didn't he hit that before?
Maybe it was a one-time use.
I guess, yeah.
Jesus, man.
All right.
Am I hurting you?
Okay, so they did have more interactions on that ship before she got taken away.
Okay, let's go. Close off.
That's the girl, right? I don't know, maybe not.
Are you trying to hurt me?
I don't care. I want Daddy.
You want Daddy too?
So,
Come on.
This is a confusing scene. We are not sure what the hell is happening because she was not dressed in that
yeah.
just now. It seemed like it was the girl from the ship.
And then, oh, here's this shot again.
Up you go.
I can't.
Oh, but of course you can. You're big enough to hurt
And this isn't
You're
a
big enough
house
for this.
in between these two rooms. Right? That's not...
Yeah, it's
A
like
room.
a chasm. Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't talk about you anymore. Get
A brother? Oh, it's water.
Yeah.
Wonder if whoever was in the attic knocked down a chandelier in the ceiling.
Oh my gosh.
Sir, is the funeral already happening? Already over. There's a video inside.
So they stopped waiting for him?
Mona, who was an endlessly dedicated wife to her adoring
Gone
husband,
forever.
who passed away tragically just as their life together was blossoming.
That's not what a funeral program says.
Not usually, no.
Her sole surviving son, Beau, whom she loved so deeply, and who has elected not to be present with us today. Mona
Fuck.
loved
He didn't
Beau
elect.
with a love that could move mountains.
Well, my theory's not right.
Oh my god, open casket with no head.
Oh my god, dude. Oh. That's brutal, man. Jesus Christ.
That's not done.
No. No, no, no. Of course not.
There's that logo
There
again.
it is. What is it? Wasserman? Mona Wasserman? That's
Yeah.
MW, Modern Warfare?
Oh, Mona Wasserman, yeah. Yeah, what is the significance of that logo at the start of this movie?
Yeah, I don't know. He's in like all the ads.
Yeah.
There's him again.
That's the house he was living in, the building he was living in.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Oh, look,
There-
Nathan,
yeah.
what? What? Nathan Lane and Parker Posey I saw,
Yeah.
and they had the pajamas, like he was given, you know?
Hi. I'm sorry. I thought it started at 8 p.m.
Be a weird time for a funeral to start.
It would.
Okay.
You're being creepy, man.
I'll be leaving then. I just need to call another Uber. They can wait. I'm sorry again.
No, I think they know each other.
No, I don't think she knows adult Beau. She knew him as a kid.
Elaine? It's Beau.
See, the experience on the boat could have been very formative for
Yeah.
him, but maybe she doesn't remember.
Oh my god. It can't be. I can't believe it's you.
No, she does.
Oh my god.
What are you doing there?
I guess to give you my condolences since you're actually here. I'm so sorry.
Why is this being a normal movie right now?
Right.
I can't
Waiting for somebody to
believe
get
it's
hit
you.
by a bus suddenly or something.
There's no road.
Yeah. Well, that wouldn't stop this movie, man.
I waited for you.
What?
I waited for you.
Right, but what is...
Remember the note she left?
Oh, yeah,
Promised
that's
to
right.
wait for me.
Do you want me to leave?
Oh. Well, it's similar to their first kiss, I guess. What are you doing?
She's...
Is she...
I mean, she just said she was drowning her troubles and right before she got here.
I suppose.
But yeah, I mean, he's obviously in medical trouble.
Yeah. It needs maybe a little bit of grooming.
Yeah.
Bedroom. Where?
Serious? Honestly?
He has an open abdominal stab wound.
Caked blood on his face.
Dragon's leg. You didn't get undressed.
And he's...
Yeah, dude. There's no, like... What happened to you?
Is this gonna be fun for her? Is this like...
Yeah, maybe.
I just don't get it, I guess. Oh, nice! This fucking song!
Yeah.
What is this, the tone of this movie? It's so funny and so upsetting at the same time.
Yeah.
Is he gonna die? Is she
I
gonna
think-
die?
I think... I mean, I'm waiting for a plane to crash into the building.
She's gonna die.
Oh, God, no.
On top of him.
Wait! Wait a second! Stop!
He's afraid he's gonna fucking... No. No one dies.
Oh,
It's just fine?
I really felt that.
Well, I didn't expect to see this when we put this movie on.
Yeah, right. Yeah, me either.
Parker Posey and Joaquin Phoenix having sex. Okay.
He's all fucked up. Dude.
Oh my god.
He's alive.
Oh, fuck.
It'd be genuinely
You
terrifying.
can never test it out.
Yeah. So that means it really was just intense psychological abuse from his mom, preventing him from ever having sex.
Yeah, I think this is ambiguous, but the guy also...
Oh, I told you! Oh my god!
No. Fucking way.
I told you!
What the fuck, dude?
Song is not over. You know, that's how quickly that happens.
Oh my god.
And he would still, your brain would find a way to make you responsible for that.
Yeah.
You'd be like, I passed, made it happen to her instead, you know?
No, please continue as if I wasn't here.
What?
No?
The mom?
You don't look especially overjoyed to see me, honey. I was dead just a minute ago. This is a miracle.
I mean, the whole thing was that her head was crushed, she couldn't positively ID who it was.
She worked for you.
I sincerely doubt that, sweetheart. But if you're right, you can let her know she's fired.
What? She died.
You could have a concussion. You don't feel disoriented? You know where you are?
His life is disorientation.
Then you must also know where you just were and where you just did what you just did, which I saw every second of.
Shut up.
You didn't just your deceased mother's room only days after what you believed was her death. You didn't just get deposited there by
So
accident.
she faked her death because he didn't show up.
No way. No way. Ooh. She is loathsome. That is
I saw
awful.
with my own, you saw my body.
Yeah, she did that.
And those March's hands.
That's right.
Oh, so it was the housekeeper? I kept thinking, didn't another woman answer the phone when he first called the mom? I thought there was a sister or something, but I just didn't bring it up.
She volunteered.
Uh-huh. I'd like to see her word on that.
Mm-hmm.
I understand why he didn't want to come visit.
Yeah, this seems like a stressful relationship.
Do you also think I didn't know when you called to give me the big bad news about your fictitious keys being stolen from your imaginary door? Blatant lies and falsehoods and endless schemes.
So she's the liar, falsehood teller, and schemer.
Guess so.
The shot would have been you actually coming. Now that would have spun my head like a top. I wouldn't have known what to do. I'd have thrown myself flopping on the floor, begging God's forgiveness for ever having doubted you. But still, I would have been struck stupid with disbelief.
I didn't like
Are you
that
walking
scene.
away? Where are you going?
I'm never speaking to you again.
You've always acted like some dutiful, doting little boy. As if you were born without the mechanism to choose. You let it all resolve itself in the absence of you. You make everyone do it for you. You think that makes you innocent?
Oh, this is really intense.
Yeah.
My own mother wouldn't even touch me.
Yeah, I can
Was
tell.
simply to stamp me out if I was on fire.
That explains a
I
lot
wasn't worthy
here,
of her
lady.
love. She blamed me for everything her mother did to her.
Jesus Christ.
Whoa. Yeah.
I promised I will never do that to him. I will give him all the love I have.
Oh, yeah.
How'd you do?
Yeah.
Tell me more about that period.
The therapist?
Yep. Therapist, probably the house where he was hauled up in.
And I was just, she'd take all those changes very personally and get very bad or sad, making me feel bad about it.
So now is he gonna murder her?
He should.
No, he
shouldn't, but...
Oh, he's...
Through the weaning process, she took your displays of autonomy as a betrayal.
Exactly.
Well, that's, a surprise.
Well, like she would give me lots of love.
Oh, I gave you lots of love. I'm sorry.
But if I didn't give it back to her in the exact same way, she saw it as me being nothing.
This is the biggest betrayal that a person can do to another person.
So the love was conditional.
Yes.
The therapist's office was the only place where he felt actually safe from anything.
Look at the smug smile on his face.
How could you do this to me? Probably the same age as when I started having the dream. And there's another me who's identical. But he asks her about my father because I'm too scared. And then she sends him away and locks him up.
Yeah.
Upstairs.
Okay.
She never talks about him again.
What is it you want to know about your father? If you weren't afraid, if there were no consequences,
I want to know the
what
truth.
would you ask your mom?
I met my father. I met the man in the woods, and I know. Why did you lie to me?
Yeah,
Do you want the truth now?
Yes!
Dude,
Follow me.
I don't know if I want to do that.
yeah,
Or you
that's
can tell me out here.
that betrayal was like
That's...
sickening to watch.
Yeah.
Of like the recordings of your therapy
Yeah.
sessions and like throwing them back at you. Like, well, I guess he did it. Like that's. Oh, hey, there's the attic.
Up you go. Don't worry, I'll be right behind you.
Maybe you go first.
Yeah.
This is exactly like my dream.
Don't you get it, you stupid idiot? That wasn't a dream. That was a memory. Wait.
Is there another boy up here?
No, it's him. It was him.
He got locked in the attic.
Yeah, he got locked in the attic for asking about his father. She's a horrible person.
Mm-hmm.
She is the root of his mental illness.
No shit. No, there's another one, I told you!
No fucking way. No fucking way.
He's a twin. What? What the fuck? What the fuck? No!
It's just a giant dick! What the fuck?
No! Oh, yeah, well, you fucked that up.
No, I don't think he meant to. It's a fucking Resident Evil enemy.
I don't play Resident Evil.
Oh shit. Fuck.
This is like Kevin Smith now.
Yeah.
Like, are we watching Yoga Hosers?
What the
No! I don't want to look at it!
What is happening? No.
Wait a minute, What about the other, your twin? What about your brother?
I don't know if that dude was there.
He was.
I think it was an alternate reality.
No, dude.
I think he's losing his mind.
No, there was a giant dick up there.
The other guy's dead. He's been dead for a while. He shot himself a bunch in the woods.
Yeah, it's true.
Do you see now why I lied?
What?
Beau! Beau!
What?
That was your father!
No. What?
And I've been a bad son. Please.
No. This is a manipulation right here. But how did she make the...
What are you crying about? Do you have any idea what I had to go through to bring you into this world? Stay Stand
No
up.
fucking way.
The statue, is that like what he was carrying?
I've given you my whole fucking life, which you took, and you took, and you took, and I squeezed myself empty. I gave you everything.
Ooh.
What do I get back?
Oh boy.
This is fucked up, dude.
Insults.
Yeah, this is
Empty promises.
difficult.
This honestly kind of reminds me of chunks of Hereditary. Again, this
You promised
visceral
it
parental
fucking times. You swore
anger
on
and
your own
hatred.
life. Is my baby hungry? Is he healthy? Is he scared enough of the world?
There
All
you
this
go.
Anguish,
Ding ding.
is grief,
Gotta make sure he's scared enough.
hatred. I do. I hate it.
Giller.
Well,
I mean,
it'd be
I'm not
hard
cheering
not to,
for it,
yeah.
but he's gonna.
You push a person so far, and that's what will happen, you know?
You give somebody a second after seeing the giant dick person.
I
in the
mean...
attic.
Yeah,
Let him cool
the
down.
literal reality of any of the events is confusing. And... Oh, he let go.
Oh!
Can you breathe? Can you breathe? Can you breathe?
No, she's so hurt that he would ever
Yeah.
do that instead of wondering how could I drive him to that.
She dead now?
Yeah, maybe.
No, she's faking it again.
No, that seems like a pretty big pratfall for faking it.
I guess.
Just bounce. She's
Yeah.
already dead, right?
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Well, I don't think there was really. I think that was all staged for his
Yeah,
benefit.
right. You think so?
What's his expression on his face?
Existential horror. Boat. Boat in the water.
Yeah.
Where are you going, Beau?
That's creepy. Creepy rock cave. Oh, it's the end of the Truman Show. He crashed into the wall.
Yeah. No fucking way.
What do you mean? You said that like that was a reveal that makes sense to you. Where are we? What is
this
happening?
the Truman Show?
No.
What is happening?
It's a cage match! Gotta survive 3 minutes with Bonesaw.
Proceed. We are gathered now to assess the extent
Richard Kind?
of the subject's guilt.
Oh, it's your Afterlife trial.
A seemingly innocuous tradition.
Is he dead?
The subject will go out of his way to feed a bird or a fish, but not to support a suffering member of his own species. The subject had thoughts.
Yeah, this final judgment, you know?
Yeah, the defense, he's got a defense box, but he's not mic'd.
He has a
Yeah.
healthy function, fearing the worst. She panics. She searches the building. She cries out for the boy.
We saw this.
It was in this frantic state of mind that his mother tripped and fell, tearing ligaments in her knee and badly harming her ankle.
It's his fault, you see.
Yes.
Still, Roger offered the option of driving home tonight if the offer of driving tomorrow wasn't soon enough.
Wait, what?
Beau chose to drive home tomorrow.
Wait.
Further postponing
Is that true?
Not 3 hours after meeting a knocked-up dimwit did he gift her with a tributary gift intended for no one less than his recently deceased mother.
Yeah, so she was watching everything.
Son offered to
Or
return
no, I
his
mean,
special gift.
She's dead.
in
He
his
was
mind, she
watching,
can watch
yep.
everything, yeah.
That this total straight.
Damn.
No, no way.
What did he see that made him freak out like that?
Mommy, please.
That was the whole she's heard enough.
Yeah, okay.
At the end, it seems like she's kind of the jury here.
She's Judge Judy and executioner?
Right. That's right.
fuck? He's struggling under there?
But he can speak. What?
That's... So he's dead? And the spectators are leaving. It's over.
Ugh. Which is kind of interesting if we were watching this in a theater. That's exactly what the people in the seats would be doing. Having just watched this guy's misery for 3 hours, and now they're like, okay, well, that's over. All right, time to go home, you know?
Yeah.
Feed the dog.
Are we the assholes?
Yes.
The viewers?
That is exactly the point he's trying to make.
You think so?
No. No.
Okay. Beau is afraid.
Whoa, man.
That was certainly something.
It really was.
Thumbs up from me overall. I think.
Yeah, totally.
I enjoyed watching that movie for sure.
Absolutely. Ari Aster, you said, knows how to make me like sick to my stomach with like being just emotionally upset and just off put. I don't look away through anything. You know that.
Yeah.
But
I'm a
that
cover
guy.
my eyes guy for certain things. I can stomach a good amount of stuff in a movie on the TV, but there are some things that will make me cover my eyes.
Well, there's definitely stuff that like just makes me feel so bad and icky that I like want, like if it was up to me and I was watching this by myself, I might like pause it to go like get a snack.
Gather yourself for a little bit before continuing. Yeah, you should check out Midsummer. Maybe we should watch that on the channel at some point. That's the other Ari Aster movie that you're missing. And
I mean,
certainly has that quality as well.
I like all different kinds of horror movies, but there's something about these really crawl underneath my skin and like next to my bones and make me feel like I need to scratch it out, you know? Like
that's a good description of the way his movies feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, Midsummer's about a group of Americans who get invited to their European friends' Midsummer celebration.
Cool. All right. Oh man, I bet you that's just totally chill.
Yeah,
fun.
It's good times. Fun. This movie started out a lot more like freakish than like that first act in his apartment. You know, like all that stuff was very alarming the whole time. You know, and it stayed a surreal and strange movie the whole way through for sure. But I feel like that first act was the most, like, coarse, you know? Like, C-O-A-R-S-E, I'm saying, you know, where it was, like, the roughest part of it, I guess.
Well, it felt very chaotic during that bit. And I think that was intentionally to set up some ambiguity about exactly what we were talking about, like, how much of this is inside his head and how much of it is actually happening in real life. And I think that as the movie creeps forward, you truly begin to understand that like his life is just chaotic. And like the things that happen around him, like once you get to that family's house and they're like taking care of him and it's like, oh, this seems kind of nice, but then there's still like the chaotic weird guy living in the trailer who's like scary.
And they're like, oh, he's fine, he's just defending himself, you know?
Right, yeah. And then once the daughter drinks paint, I'm like, that's not fake. That's not happening inside his head.
But that is utter insanity. You know, it's like, I'm not saying like... Yeah, I don't know.
No, I know what you mean.
It's not supposed to be depicting like...
Well, we were positing back and forth about like, did these people actually all go into his apartment, or is this just the fear that he has about having left a phone book, like leaving the door open? It's like everyone's gonna rush and like steal all my shit, and it's like, well, he goes and he sleeps in the apartment. He starts up his computer, and the shoe's still in it.
Exactly. Like, everything seemed like there wasn't any. Like it wasn't like the last act of American Psycho of like stuff. Like
the realization.
Yeah, of like wait a minute, that doesn't match what just happened and stuff like that. There was like the movie was internally consistent. Like it told us a story and didn't seem to flip flop events or do things that like it wasn't surreal in that way.
No, and it wasn't. It never faltered, no matter how weird it got, and the fact that apparently the tracking device on his ankle also had like a incapacitate button. Yeah, and the guy like shot himself all up.
And why did they have access to that thing? And you know, like those, and their TV could see the future.
Yeah,
that was one of the only things that was like, wait a minute, some impossible shit just happened.
I don't know, man. Some impossible shit happened towards the end there when he goes up into the attic.
No, you're right.
You know?
Obviously.
But
I
like-
guess that section just deserves its own conversation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
about that.
But like the question of like how much is he? I don't even mean to use this like in a derogatory sense, but how much is he crazy and how much is the world crazy?
Well, the giant penis monster, and like that's your father, you know?
Yeah. Do you have anything? Do you have any idea how much I sacrificed to conceive you?
Yeah.
You know, is like that all fits together though.
And then okay. At this point in the discussion, I do want to bring up that the patron who asked us to watch this said that you won't understand this movie if you're not paying attention at 2 hours and 6 minutes. They gave us that specific timestamp. Now, I don't know precisely when in the movie that was, but I was trying to keep an eye on the time for around when that was. And it was like around when they showed us that dream that he had of sending his brother upstairs, you know, and like the dark water she walked through between the rooms.
Yeah.
But it also was a little bit later than that, and I'm wondering if like a part that I do want to go back to and talk about that I think maybe happened at around that time. So this could be it, but we don't know. The mural of his mom, like the mosaic of all the people's pictures.
Right.
And Elaine was in there, and Nathan Lane's character was in there too.
Yep.
So like,
but like how
that
many...
implies that he knew the mom somehow, right?
Right. It also, it seems like there was probably other faces in there that would suggest that this was all a giant plot against Beau to make him crazy.
Yeah, like everything.
Like, how hard will you fight to get to me? That level of like abusiveness where like I'm going to make this as difficult as possible for you because you didn't make your flight. I'm gonna make you come to me.
Right. That's why when he called the attorney was so mad that like we haven't heard from you for 3 days, and being like we had somebody tell her you were dead and tell you she was dead and you still haven't come. You know,
he was like end the disrespect. Like it's like
the humiliation.
The humiliation. Yeah. Like like. An attorney doesn't say that.
No,
you know?
but as you know, watching it at the time, I was interpreting it as this is the way Beau is receiving what this man is saying to him. You know, this is not actually what the attorney's saying, but it's Beau's impression of the conversation because he feels the guilt about not getting there. And I guess it kind of was, like, because that's the way his mom makes him think and view the world, but then it was also literally just her doing that to him.
Yeah. That's maybe the piece that we're supposed to be, like, questioning. Is like, how much is this Beau's interpretation of the world as impressed by his mom? Like, how much is he like making like magnifying it through his own mind, how much of it is just her using her power and influence to abuse and harass her son?
Yeah,
and that can go all the way back to like the shit happening on the street, or like the fact that his keys and stuff just disappeared into thin air in a couple seconds while he was running inside to grab dental floss. He ran to his bathroom and then ran back, and then she was gone. And whoever took it was gone. And like all the letters keeping him up all night,
and then
talking about music that he wasn't playing.
When she was berating him about it too, she was saying like, as soon as you called me about your fake keys and your imaginary door, you know, like, so what you're saying, he doesn't even really have a door and keys, you know, like, he does. So it's, I mean, I don't know. I see what you're saying.
I think the level of her, because I mean, we got a little glimpse of how she felt about her mother and how she was raised and saying like, I'll never do that. But here's the thing, if you don't ever work on yourself and you don't ever face the things that your parents do to you, you're destined to repeat them, at least in some capacity. I think everyone tries to be better than their parents and stuff, but like at a certain point, without some sort of outside help, you're just gonna continue whatever cycle was like set
all
up
you're able to do. It's the only thing you have the capacity for.
That is what you were taught.
Exactly.
That's what she taught love was by her mom. And the fact that she kept saying like, I squeezed every bit of love that I could out of myself. It's like, love at a basic fundamental level, like loving your kids is not like a struggle.
Shouldn't
I don't
take
think.
a tremendous effort to feel love for your child. Yeah,
you can feel frustrated with them.
Right.
You can want to teach them lessons, you know, and in a constructive way. There's ways to do that. You can be angry with them,
Mm-hmm.
but the loving them piece should kind of be part of the deal. I think
Mm-hmm.
it should all be in the like her fear when she was running around the mall. They talked about that, like her fear running around the mall because she thought that he was lost and stuff.
Yeah.
But then in the trial, that was, I guess, happening inside his own head. I assume
Right.
he just died in the cave by jumping off.
Yeah, no, yeah, that was the culmination of him drowning in her judgment. I
Right.
think, you know?
Yeah, sure. And but then her you know that her narrative when she twisted her ankle and was like, you did this to me.
Exactly,
You know,
yeah.
like-
But I wouldn't have panicked if you hadn't gotten lost,
Right.
and you already knew where I was before I twisted my ankle, so if you'd just come out the moment you saw me, this is when, and he clearly...
Why didn't you come out right when you saw me?
And he walked
It's like,
past...
why do you think?
He walked past that at the beginning of the movie. When he was walking home on the street, the woman freaking out looking for her son was walking around on the
Whoa.
street. That was his mother. It was the same, like, actions being taken in that shot at the end. And so that is also a little hint that, like, things he was interacting with in the movie might not have all been from the present. You know,
Right.
stuff in his mind just stays there permanently after it happens sometimes. That's, like, also... Yeah, in the scene where he's sitting in the bath, like the dream about her putting away the other boy, at the beginning it is Elaine from the ship sitting
Yeah,
on the side of the
yep.
tub and not his mother. So what is... And also when he found out Elaine worked for her, he said, for how long? How many years? You know, like he was...
Yeah.
This is a girl from his childhood he's always been wanting to connect with, and now he finds out his mom is in regular touch with her. And so I think that was the confusing thing, is like, wait a minute, what? You know her? And,
It could even have gone so far as to, you know, her mother was the one who pointed.
We lost our audio recording.
Oh no.
We'll have to use audio backup. Well, I guess maybe that means it's... I'm not sure why the audio stopped recording there, but
Yeah.
we could talk about this movie forever.
I mean, it really. I mean, I guess the thing I wanted to say is, like, I think there's a good chance that Elaine's mother worked for his mother
And
when
that's-
they were on the ship.
Oh, but
She pointed her out to him. She said, "You're not the only kid."
yeah, it's
See?
true.
And like, you know.
Yeah, so maybe there was that connection there. Who knows?
I think that so much of his life was from his mother's
Constructed by her.
Yes,
Yeah.
including the fact that so many things in this movie had her
Logo on it.
literal initials on it.
Including the movie itself. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's a good point. Is that like the whole thing is her
Creation. kind of.
is branded by the mom. Yeah.
Yeah. Wild. Truly
Interesting.
cool shit.
Yeah, I liked that a lot, and I'm gonna watch this again for sure because
Yeah.
you want to get more. You know,
And I'm really, really interested to know what all you people on the internet have to say about this
Yes,
movie. 'cause-
and Benny Ford too. I want to see what you, our patron, who
Yes, please.
specifically wanted us to watch this. Tell us your interpretation now that we've gone through it. I want to hear your thoughts on it, and
it's
everyone
not
else.
a spoiler anymore. To at least send us a private message or put it as a comment, I think would be fine
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
What was the thing that you thought would be like the big
The crux.
tell for us?
Yeah. I want to hear all about that, and I want to
Yes.
hear people discuss this movie, and I'm going to look up discussions about this movie because good stuff. I enjoyed
Absolutely.
it. Thanks for watching with us, everybody, and until next time, I'm Sean.
I'm Nate.
And this is Ketchup Packets.